What's going on, guys? Today I'm giving you 10 pro tips to help you improve at the game with your mental ability to understand what's happening, where they're going to be spawning, things like that, as well as helping you improve your mechanics so that you're actually thinking about what you should be doing right or wrong. I think that's the hardest problem, or the hardest thing to kind of overcome, is to understand what you don't know, right? It's hard to understand what you don't understand. Also, my Discord is going to be linked down below, as well as my Trovo account. So if you guys want to watch me live stream or just interact on the Discord, be sure to click both of those links down in the description and help your boy out. All right, guys, so for the first tip, it is going to be about anytime you're peeking corners, because I see a lot of people. For example, if we're going to peek out of here and we know that there's going to be a bunch of people who peek corners like this, right? If they know that there's people coming, they look up and they look like this. This is absolutely terrible. You don't want to do this. And I see this a lot. Even in my competitive team, players will be doing this as I'm like watching and trying to analyze what they're doing right and wrong, is a lot of players will just come out and peek around the corner, or they'll maybe jump late, anything like that. What you guys want to do is right as you get to the corner, maybe even slightly before or just slightly after, you want to slide an ADS, right? If you're looking for where somebody's at, for example, if we're going to say the top window, you know that people camp up there, you want to go ahead and slide an ADS so that you're able to get that kill. So anytime, or really every single time, regardless if you think somebody's there or not, to really build this habit, what I want you guys to do is start slide peeking every single corner. All right, guys, so for the next most important tip, it is going to be that you guys absolutely need to be able to understand spawns. I do want to make some videos talking about spawns and how they work specifically inside of respawn, because this is going to allow you to understand where you need to look on the map. So I play a lot of Summit hardpoint, and on Summit hardpoint, when you have the first objective, right, the first hardpoint on Summit, which is in the middle courtyard, you want to be really on the statue and the market and kind of that top side of the map, where the A flag or the deli building or the blue building, that's kind of the less optimal side. So once you get that tractor control and you get the statue control and you get the hardpoint control, you need to be looking at the deli and blue buildings in order to actually like continue to kill. So once you learn how to make them spawn in a certain area, or once your team is just forced a certain spawn, you need to be able to understand where are they spawning. So that way you guys can consistently get a lot more kills. That's going to be super, super important for you. Tip number 3, you need to use smoke grenades, right? Smoke grenades to break objectives, to get a clear line of sight to push up. This is something that if you have, or you're going up against a team that has map control on you, meaning that they kind of have everywhere and you can't push out of your spawn, they're essentially spawn trapping you, or they're just got full control. So anytime you leave your spawn, you're going to die. This is called map control, right? Again, I want to make another video talking about map control in the future. So again, a lot of really, really beneficial videos coming very soon. So if you guys want to see a video on map control, comment down below map control, as well as if you want to see a video on spawns, let me know by just typing in spawns down below so I can kind of see where you guys are at and what you guys want to see. And again, I'll just continue to make videos just like this, helping you guys out. I really want to just break it down and say that you guys absolutely need to not just run through corners. Anytime, slide, peek, ADS, no matter what, it's just going to throw them off. And if you guys can practice this for every single corner, you're going to be doing so much better. For tip number 5, it is if you have multiple opponents on you, being able to pick one and get the kill. There's nothing worse than shooting at one guy and then shooting at another guy and getting them both one shot or both very, very low and not getting a single kill. It's always more beneficial, whoever you start shooting at, you just need to stay on them, because overall it's going to be completely useless if you just get both people one shot. This happens a lot and it's very difficult, but what I want to encourage you guys to do is whoever you first start shooting at, just finish them off. If you know you're going to die anyway, might as well get 1 for 1 and then just move on with your days. Tip number 6 is understanding the minimap. I also have a video talking about how to read the minimap, how to truly understand it in depth. So if you guys want to see that, you guys can just do a search. I'll try and remember to actually link it in the in the description of this video, if I can, on how to read the minimap. You guys can check that video out right as soon as you're done with this video. But reading the minimap and truly getting a good understanding for how to use it is like an absolute cheat code. It will help you guys out so much. Tip number 7, the grand final, lucky number 7. If you guys have still been watching at this point in the video, comment down below the number 7. I'll be hearting and responding to everybody who comments on this video. Using head glitches. Head glitches are so crucially important for winning games. Again, if it comes down to tight games, if you can post up as much as you can on head glitches, or even just moving around the map and getting these head glitches, you are going to be at an extreme advantage, being able to basically shoot their entire body and they only can shoot you on the head. Now just remember, or shoot you in the head. Remember, guys, though, that you want to make sure that you're not just standing on a head glitch, but rather moving slightly left to right so that they can't just absolutely beam you. Tip number 8 I have for you guys is ideally pros use more than 2 fingers. So if you guys are still focusing on thumbs or even 3 fingers, if you can try to use more fingers, you're going to be at an advantage. So trying to jump to 4 fingers, 5 fingers, or even 6. And I play 6 fingers, so if you can work up to that, that's going to be super ideal for you. Tip number 9 is you need to practice movements in gunfights. This is super important. That's going to be strafing every single gunfight. That's going to be jump strafing every single gunfight. That's going to be drop shotting, jump shotting, anything like that in every single gunfight. You're going to have a huge advantage, and I can tell you the guys that really master movement in gunfights really tend to go top tier very quickly. All right, guys, that's all the tips I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.